All right. There we are with some audio. And we are back with Cheese League Baseball. And the next game of. Sorry. Oh, boy. Next game of the series between the Gruyere Gamblers and the Kasseri Kraken. And I'm prepared this time. So that's great. And we got a Dallas Tolbert on the mound for the Gamblers, Bridget Walton on for the Kraken. Let's watch this game. Let's get right into it. Everything looks good that I'm recording. Yep. We should be good to go. Something went down the wrong pipe. Like I said, I'm a little more prepared this time, so that's good. Always good. And here we are. Kraken lead the series 1-0. We're back at Battery Bay. I love this stadium. Love this look. I think this is probably everybody's favorite stadium in the new game. All right, Carmen Morse leading it off here for the Gamblers. As Walton out there on the bump for the Kraken. Foul ball. Walton, of course, small sample size in her one start. 4-point-something ERA. Not that good. As this is a look into Battery Bay. Sea Monster out there taking down the ship. Hopefully I won't have an issue with my dog here. He's looking a little perplexed. I'm using my phone like a side view mirror. That brings up Crush Thompson. Quick 2 outs here for Walton and the Kraken crew. And 2-0 Walton. As that is actually, we're going to have to talk about her next half inning. Trying to always get things set up in here, and then something always gets in my way. Most of the time it's my dog. She's laying down now. That's a good. Johnny Duke steps in now to lead it off for the Kraken. Let's talk about Dallas Tolbert before it gets too far ahead of us. That one is off of the glove, and they're recovering for the out. There's Freddie Ferguson. Let's see. Tolbert, as that one's fouled away. I believe Tolbert had a 3.38 ERA in the first tournament and 3 starts, 1-0. Put a Carter, and that is at number 2. Team Newman screaming for some reason at himself to get himself psyched up. 333 so far for him and the tourney. And Tolbert pitches a couple of, that was a high inside screwball. It looked really weird. And there is 4-pitch walk to Newman. Pippa O'Neill steps in now. 250 for her. Contact versus righties is activated. And that is fouled away. 4-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup, and the screwball, as I mentioned, there for Tolbert as O'Neill goes down on strikes. 4, 5, and 6 do up now for the Gamblers.
Now batting,
Izzy Shepard will step in. All right, for Walton, 4-seamer, 2-seamer, looks like curveball and changeup. Put a Thompson, number 1. There's Leighton Hernandez. And it's a ball high, 1-0. And there's a strike from Walton. And strike in. She's more of an accuracy pitcher, as you can see. Not a very big on the velocity or the junk side of things. One just gets over the screen. And this one looks like it's going to get into the crowd as well. Yes, it actually gets into the dugout. 1 and 2. And a slow roller over to Rodriguez at third base. Out number 2. And Homer Lane steps in. Lane, the center fielder, of course. Again over to Rodriguez in the hot corner, and that's out number 3. A quick half inning there. So I'm going to just shuffle things around and do that. Cut off my camera, or whatever. Aubrey Flowers. Just saying to my dog that this is a weird hobby that I have doing this. But it's something that I enjoy. And I enjoy this game just in general. 0 and 2 on Flowers. And ball high, 667 for her. So 1 homer, 4 RBIs thus far. Down on strike she goes. That brings up Suzuki. And Suzuki hits a high fly ball. That's gonna stay in the park. Got under it. And that is out number 2. That brings up Thompson now with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Things are cruising right along in this game. That one's fouled away. 1 and 2 now on Thompson. Down on strikes he goes. Goose eggs all around. Boy. 7, 8, 9 due up now for the Gamblers here at top of the third. Billy Bland steps in for the Gamblers. He got 0 action last tournament. Again, actually the Gamblers, I could say a small sample size, but the Gamblers played into the second round. They played 13 games. This is over to Duke, and that is out number 1. Wade Clark steps in. 3 homers, 7 RBIs for Clark in those 13 games last time. 2 and 1 now. Walton out there just kind of cruising along here in the top of the third. Getting some ground balls. That's kind of nice. There's out number 2. And in steps Carter.
Number 43, Ruben Carter.
Fouled away. 0 and 2 on Ruben Carter. So the ball high from Walton. And now hanging, breaking pitch. Can't do much with it. Over to Rodriguez, out number 3. And the hitless fest continues. I don't know what I'm doing. Why I can't see anything. Trying to see what he's doing. And that's a ground out. Instead of using my phone like a side view mirror to see kind of behind me where he's on his chair, my old dog. And that brings up Rodriguez looking for her first hit of the tournament. 2 and 1 now. And Tolbert gets her to swing through that one. 2 and 2. And down a strike she goes. And Johnny Duke steps in. 0 for 1. Top of the order back up. See, with 2 outs here. Bottom of the third. Who's going to strike first? That's what I'm wondering. Soft grounder over to Carter and out number 3. So, a very even matchup, I'd say, here between the Gamblers and the Kraken. Carmen Morse now steps in. Top of the order here for those Gamblers. Walton has retired every single one in order. Looked a little... Looks like it may have caught the corner. I don't know. Don't know about that. It is what it is. And that is the first hit of the ball game for the Gamblers. Newman fields it in the corner, and it's a double. So a double leads it off here, top of the fourth for Aiden English. 0 for 1, as is pretty much everyone. I was going to say good speed in the base pass. Okay, pretty decent speed in the base pass. That one sneaks through the right side. Are they going to test the arm? They are. Newman fires home. Here comes play at the plate, safe, and the Gamblers get on the board first. Lead it 1-0, the RBI single. That brings Crush Thompson to the plate. No outs. And again, a sneaker through the right side. Brings up Izzy Shepard. Contact first. Righty's off-speed hitter activated. That was an off-speed. 1-1. That was. It's like a changeup outside or something. Maybe even been the two-seamer. 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but foul. Again, 2-2, and got him on the big Uncle Charlie. Good job there for Walton. Brings up Hernandez with 1 out, runners on first and second, and that one is through the left side, so base loaded here, bases juiced of Gamblers, as Homer Lane steps in. Homer Lane, big, well, I wouldn't say big power guy. He is a power bat in this lineup, not the greatest contact hitter. That one has popped up infield. Fly is called, so it's an automatic out. And Lane wasn't very effective last time either for the Gamblers. 103 in the games that he played, 10-plus games he played. Here comes Billy Bland. And that one sneaks through the right side. Another run comes home. It's an RBI single. So 2-0 now. The Gamblers over the top of the Kasseri Kraken. Ooh, as I punched the microphone, I apologize for that. Strike on the outside part of the plate. And pretty good pitch there. Says no. Again. Down on strikes he goes, leaves the bases loaded. But they get 2 runs here, top of the fourth. Go to the bottom half of the frame. The Gamblers lead it 2-0. And Ferguson steps in. He's 0 for 1. Swings at that first pitch. And there's a strike. 0-2, quickly in the hole. And again, 0-2. And 1-2. A high fly pop up, but that might be just warning track. It is warning track power. And that is the first out as Dane Newman steps up. All right, Dane Newman, 1 out and 1-1 count here in the bottom of the fourth. Tolbert, tell you what, it's looking pretty darn good out there, isn't he? And fouled away again. And 2-2. And now the full count. Pop fly into right field. Out number 2, and in steps Pippa O'Neill. All right, so O'Neal looks at a strike. Trying to get something going here for the Kraken in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls that one away. A lot of soft contact today from Tolbert. Over to Clark. Yep, number 3. Interesting developments. 9-1 and 2 up for the Gruyere Gamblers here at the top of the 5th.
Second baseman, number 43, Ruben Carter.
And to Duke, that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 27, Carmen Morse.
Carmen Morse steps in. I don't know if these are healthy or not, but I like these body armor drinks. I'm going to take a swig right now. As that's a base hit, actually an extra base hit into left field corner. Digging for 2, she's going to get there easily. Stand up double. As I punch my microphone constantly, a stand up double. And the Gamblers again have a runner in scoring position with English at the dish. It's that one high. Could get her to third. Probably will. And easily into third. So 2 outs, runner on third. Crush Thompson up. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Gone. Oh my gosh, where's this going to end up? Crush Thompson crushed the hell out of that. Onto the walkway. 448-foot blast. Two-run homer. And that extends the Gamblers' lead to 4-0. I love that sound effect when you like really get into one. It's it sounds like a jet taking off or something. It's great. So Walton battling out there, looking tense, struggling a bit. Fouls that one away. 64th pitch on the way. And now Shepard fouls that one off. 2-2. Down on strikes it goes. Walton gets out of trouble there, but not before giving up 2 more runs. And they lead it 4-0. As Aubrey Flowers steps in 0 for 1.
Now in the game, Kelvin Lansford.
Interesting. All right, Izzy Shepard is out. Lansford is in. Maybe a defensive replacement? I don't know. Bottom of the 5th. One and 2. And over to Carter. That's out number 1. Steps Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 as well. Again, looking for his first hit of the tourney. Tolbert, 65 pitches, I think I said. 55 pitches. And looking pretty hot out there. Down on strikes. He goes. Brings up Brett Thompson. And, ooh, this could be recovered and get the out. They don't. Yes. An infield hit, and that is the first hit of the game, I believe. I guess they call it an error. I don't think they will. It was an infield hit. Extends the inning a little bit. Oh, maybe there was a notice came up there or something, perhaps. But Clark out number 3, and they do call it an infield single. And that broke up the no-hitter. Let's go to the top of the 6th.
Number 24, Leighton
Hernandez steps up. Tired around this time of day all the time. Newman, nice sliding catch.
The center fielder, number 3,
I
Homer.
don't think coffee works for me anymore. Homer Lane steps in over 2. Pretty sure it doesn't do anything for me. Again, I'm trying to hydrate. I'm drinking a lot of coffee on my days off. Like pots of coffee. Strike 2 to Lane. 2-2 count. And that's a ball down. 3-2. Right at Thompson out, number 2. Billy Bland steps in. He's 1 for 2, single and an RBI. And, ooh, just past the diving, who the heck was that got put in there at first base?
Number 26, Wayne.
Forget. Shepard got taken out. I forget who's in there now. Somebody's in there now for the Kasseri Kraken. Sign stealer activated there for Clark. So a strike 2-2. 2 outs. Runner on first, top of the 6th. And down on strikes he goes. Rodriguez, Duke, and Ferguson. That's 9-1-2 due up against the red hot Dallas. Tolbert out there on the mound. As Rodriguez steps up. Fouled away. And again a foul. And another foul. And a ball high. Was that 100 on the gun? No, it couldn't have been. 78. 78 though. And that was at the changeup. 78 mile an hour changeup, 90 mile an hour fastball. That's pretty darn hard to catch up to after you see a 70 some mile an hour breaking pitch. That's a base hit into left field. Only the second hit of the game for the Kraken. And that brings up Ferguson. Big pressure situation. He's 0 for 2. Inside, 3-0 to Ferguson. Runner on first, 1 out. Tolbert, 74th pitch coming, and walks him. Okay, not what you want to do. And brings up Newman, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. He can do some damage though. Okay. Tolbert is done. They're gonna try to save his arm. They think they can close it out with the rest of the bullpen here. Trampleson steps up. Lefty on lefty matchup. 2-1 now. Newman. It's a high fly ball. Deep to center field. And it's an out. Tagging is the runner at second. So on the corners now with 2 outs. And the Kraken are threatening a little bit. Pippa O'Neill. A lot happens with 2. What I meant to say. That's not what came out originally. Pippa O'Neill stepping in. Trampleson, 4-seamer, 2-seamer. Let's see what else. The curveball. Seen him a little bit. And the bullpen thus far. And 4 straight balls. Here's Aubrey Flowers. Bases loaded. Big spot here for the Kraken. And swing of the bat. Game's tied, and that's a base hit up the middle. 1 run's coming home. Here comes the second. And plate to plate, no play. Safe. So they cut the lead in half. As Yo-Yo Suzuki steps in. He's 0 for 2. And all right. Stevens going to be base running for Pippa O'Neill. Thinking they can get a big hit here. They could score both those runs and tie it up. Instead, Suzuki pops up to third base. And that's out number 3. But the Kraken do get 2 runs here. Bottom of the 6th. Last frames here in the 7th. 9-1-2 up for the Gamblers.
Number 43, Ruben Carter.
And there's Ruben Carter.
Now in the game, Jacob Doyle.
All right, Jacob Doyle now takes over at first base. And quickly tested. Out number 1. Hot shot right to him.
Number 27,
Carmen Morse.
Morse.
That's how it always happens. Like when you're get put in the game, the ball always manages to find you somehow. Ripped, but right at Newman, out number 2, and this is exactly
Third baseman,
the
number
Kraken
11,
want.
Aiden
English comes in. They want a quick inning. And they might get it. Again over to Newman. Oh, no, he can't track it down. Gets into the corner. Don't know what happened there. For some reason, Newman could not track that down. He's kind of under it, but it's interesting. So,
Josh Thompson.
Crush Thompson now steps in. He's 2 for 3. It's a home run today. And swings in the dirt, 1-1. And fouls that one away, 1-2. Ball way inside, 2-2. And into the gap. It's going to score a run for sure. It's a stand-up double. And the Gamblers extend their lead to 5-2.
Now back with first
As
baseman,
Kelvin
number
Lansford
5,
steps in.
Kelvin Lansford. Now pitching.
All right, Walton.
Takawaka.
Take a walker. Take a walker. That's funny.
At Round Roll Sushi, located on level 2.
I'm just realizing something. There's probably a player on one. I rarely play with the Super Mega teams, but there's probably a player on the Super Mega teams called Yugo Take a Walker. I bet you. 1-2 on. Who's this? Brett Thompson. 7-8-9 due up. Hugs the line across down now. 1. That brings up Larry Arbor. 0 for 2. So, let's see. Trampelson's still out there on the mound for the Gamblers. Trying to close things out here. 5-2 lead. Two and 1. And now 3-1. Accuracy is not Trampelson's big strong suit. That's ball 4. That brings up Rodriguez. 0 for 2 so far today. All right, Trampelson out. Hale in. It's our first time seeing Hale out of the pen. And Lonnie Hale is a pretty darn good pitcher, if I do recall. Yeah, 2.57 ERA for her. And the 9 games that she appeared in, 15 strikeouts. That's a walk. Batters at 241 against her. Brings up Johnny Duke. Yawns. 1 out. Runners on first and second, bottom of the 7th. Johnny Duke swings at that one, hits it high and foul. Does it stay in? No, it doesn't. 1-2 now. Hale delivers high. Again, down on strikes he goes. So the Kraken are down to their final out as Freddie Ferguson steps up. Talking about Tammany Hall, is that what he said? A lot happens with 2. Crazier things have happened. And that is hit hard and is an extra base hit. 1 run's coming home. Here comes another. And it's a 2 RBI double. And the Kraken pull within 1. Dane Newman steps up. He's over 2 with a walk. He does have some power. That ball hitter activated. Home run would actually win the game. That doesn't do it. He got under that. And that is out number 3. Almost. The Gruyere Gamblers do win this one. 5-10-0 to 4-4-0. All of the Kraken scoring came late in the game. And, oh boy. Interesting little game that we just had there. So, the top of the lineup, as you can see, for the Gamblers really did all of the hitting. The offense, Thompson had a great game, 3 for 4. No walks, 4 strikeouts. And on the Kraken side, kind of hits throughout. Middle of the lineup was pretty ineffective. RBIs, though, coming from Ferguson and Flowers. Who was punch my microphone again. 5 walks and 7 strikeouts. And Tolbert gets the win. Walton takes the loss. And Lonnie Hale gets the save. Top 3, Thompson, Ferguson, and English. No surprises there. And the series is all tied up at 1 now, folks, between these two teams. That win from the Gamblers. And that's how this one is going to end. Next game coming up is going to be the Feta Fiddlers and Manchego Mechanics. That's it for me right now, folks. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, we will catch you next time here on Geek Cheese League Baseball. Sure, like, subscribe, share, all that kind of fun stuff. And we'll see you soon. I'll see you. Bye.